I'm Chris Hansen. You may know me from How to Catch an Internet Predator, but today, I'll be doing the E2 Hollywood story on J.D. Salinger. Come with me as I take you through a tour of J.D. Salinger's life.
Jerome lived in a small Manhattan apartment with his sister and two parents, Sol and Miriam. He was uncertain of what he wanted to be when he grew up.
Dreidel, 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 I made you how to play. Dreidel, 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 dreidel.
Father, I want to go to the Valley Forge Military Academy.
But why, son?
Because I want to get away from my overprotective mother.
All right, then. I have no option but to send you there.
Thank you.
Jerome's experiences in this school and later on in the military would provide the inspiration for his novels later on. Jerome wrote in secret under the covers while attending Valley Forge.
After the Valley Forge Military Academy, Salinger went through several schools and several jobs before being drafted into the United States Army in 1942.
During the war, Salinger fought in several battles before being reassigned to counterintelligence, in which he interrogated prisoners of war, putting his foreign language skills to use.
Ich möchte die Antworten jetzt! Nein! Jetzt! Blitzkrieg! Die Antworten!
1948, Salinger submitted a short story titled A Perfect Day for Banana Fish to The New Yorker. The demanding magazine was so impressed with the singular quality of the story that its editors accepted it for publication immediately and signed Salinger to a contract that allowed them the right of first refusal on any future stories. After some more success writing, Salinger wrote a novel called The Catcher in the Rye. It was published in 1951. It was an immediate success, although early critical reactions were mixed. The book became famous for Salinger's extensive and exceptional eye for subtle complexity, detail, description, ironic humor, and the depressing and desperate atmosphere of New York City. After the publicity from Catcher in the Rye, J.D. Salinger gradually withdrew from the public. He moved to Cornish, New Hampshire. He was very social with local people, but after he made an interview with a local high school girl, he cut off almost all contact with the people around him. J.D. Salinger married Claire Douglas, a beautiful young American girl. Together they had two children, Margaret and Matt. Unfortunately, the relationship did not last. J.D. was too controlling of his new wife and kids. He isolated them, barely letting them out of the house. They eventually got a divorce.
Here we have Claire Douglas, J.D. Salinger's ex-wife.
He almost pushed me over the edge. I planned to kill my 13-year-old Margaret and commit suicide during a trip to New York. I instead decided it was better to run away. He eventually convinced me to come home. Because of the way he isolated me, I divorced him in 1966.
What a very sad story. Thank you, Claire.
After the divorce, J.D. continued to lead a life of solitude. He had several meaningless romantic relationships. He was on the verge of publishing several new works, but changed his mind last minute. The only real insight that we have into J.D.'s later life is the book A Dreamcatcher, a Memoir, by his daughter Margaret. She describes her father as isolating and too controlling. She dispelled many popular myths about him. Unfortunately, we couldn't get a hold of her for an interview. Chris! Chris!
What?
We're filming!
Oh. In conclusion, J.D. Salinger was a remarkable man. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to get in touch with him or any of his family members for quite a while. This is Chris Hansen saying good night, America, and if you're an internet predator, you better watch out, because I'm coming for you.
All right.
He knows we're here. He knows we're here. He knows we're running for our lives. Did J.D. write much while he was in World War II?
What?
Did he write much while he was in... What is this? It's a hard question. I know you're missing a leg, but not a brain. Was he writing in World War II? Give me the gun. Give me the gun. This man's not cooperating. Did he or did he not write novels in World War II?
How should I know?
I missed. Okay, we're not missing this. Chris, we're filming. Miss Bernardi, I know you can only see my eye. But this is for you. Yeah, it was. Isn't this eye just so good looking? This is like the perfect feature of me. This eye right here.